There once was a happy couple in high school. Their names are Bill and Colleen. Bill and Colleen were angels in Wilson's economics class. They paid attention and did not sleep. Bill and Colleen graduated and went to Pepperdine to earn a degree in medical, nuclear, computer, and astrophysics engineering. They decided to start a life together. They built a farm and a small house. They obviously needed to survive. Opportunity cost comes into play now. Bill has the strength to chop down wood, while Colleen has the hands to collect food. For every 4 eggs that Bill could collect, Colleen can collect 10 eggs. For every 2 blocks of wood that Colleen could chop, Bill can chop down 8. Bill has the comparative advantage of chopping wood, and Colleen has the comparative advantage of collecting food. Their efficiency allows them to gather more than enough resources to survive. They sell their extra resources and are able to earn enough money to move to the city.
The college degrees that Bill and Colleen earned made them think that it is better to start a business in the city than receiving transfer payments from the government. They start a business which takes intermediate goods, which are iron and wood, and turns them into useful tools like pickaxes and wood axes. Their business was efficient and there was a high demand for their tools. Eventually, they shifted their supply of iron, which is an inferior good, to diamond, a normal good. The business expands and hires more workers. More people have more money, which increases aggregate demand. Due to this high aggregate demand, many businesses increased supply as well as prices of goods. However, their increase went beyond equilibrium price, so the country began to experience a recession.
Their neighbor, on the other hand, never took Wilson's economics, and so his business is inefficient. He graduated with a degree in women's bi-gender film studies at Pepperdine. It was a miracle for him to find a job in this market, since the aggregate output of the country is low and essentially the country was in a deep recession or depression. However, fortunately for him, the business cycle was at short-term up when he graduated from Pepperdine, which allowed him to secure a job for a business salesman. However, he used the intermediate goods and converted them into weapons for a supposedly zombie apocalypse coming on December 21st. Though he did plan for expected events in the future and had planned investment for his business, he changed this for an unreliable reason.
The financial state of the country was so horrible that the national debt was over 9,000. The people needed a leader to get the country out of the horrible situation. They chose to elect a new governor. The new governor saw that the only way to bring this country out of debt was to raise taxes and reduce tax cuts. He wanted the poor to have as much government aid as possible so that they could submit to his will. At this point, the rich saw that they had to leave this dump since the tax rates were so high. Bill and Colleen were smart enough to invest in gold, and they moved out of the city. But still no zombie apocalypse. When something happens, something is gonna happen, and then something else happens. The unbearable conditions brought the town into an abyss. The town was sent into a swirly of doom. But don't worry, Bill and Colleen traded in their gold bars for a ton of cash and are now living in paradise. And the zombie apocalypse begins.